Long distance relationship tip no one is talking about: how to keep the love between you and your partner if you are in a long distance relationship. Do this and watch the magic happening in your relationship. Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If today is your first time stopping by, you are most welcome. If you're a return subscriber, thank you so much for constant love and support on the channel. So on this channel, I share beauty tips once in a while and spiritual tips I upload on daily basis. These tips will help us to grow spiritually, help us to cleanse our aura, and also help us to be able to attract one or two things in our lives. Okay, so if that's something you are interested in or you wish to know more about it, please do not forget or hesitate to hit on that red subscription button below and turn on your bell notification so that each time there is an upload coming from me, you are going to be the first to get notification to watch our video. All right, so on today's video is how you can make your long distance relationship yield positive result. Let's take for example, you are in a relationship with this guy, with this lady, and suddenly they travel abroad and you are left at home. And on the other hand, you are scared maybe this guy or this lady is going to break up with you. Like they always say, out of sight, it's out of mind. That is not possible. Out of sight is never out of mind. You can make this recipe to constantly be on their mind 24/7. They will always want to be with you. They will do things to always make you happy. It's going to make them to always chat you up to ask how you are doing. The communication between you guys will always it's going to continue to be the way it was, even though you guys are not seeing physically. But the person will constantly think about you, constantly want to make ways to see you, constantly want you guys to be together, because this recipe is the bomb. It works effectively no matter what the other person is doing, but you will always be at the back of their mind, because they will keep on loving you. Even though there is distance, that love is still there. They'll constantly think of you, and you know, when you constantly think of someone, your emotion towards that person never cease. Your emotions will go and they'll still come back, because you are constantly on that person's mind. And when you guys keep on chatting, that is how your relationship keep building long-lasting emotions. Okay, and communication is also good. Okay, and when you are doing this tip, make sure you behave yourself. Or don't go and be sleeping around or moving from dating one man to another or dating one woman to another, because you are doing this tip, you always be on that other person's mind. But just know that once you are doing this tip, you are going to make the other person to be madly in love with you, even though they're absent. Even though they're absent in your life, or their absence is going to still make them to love you more. Okay, the first thing you'll be needing is natural honey. Natural honey, yes. Cherry, you talk so much about honey because honey is a natural sweetener. No one added salt or sugar or any other thing for honey to be sweet. Honey is a natural sweetener. It doesn't expire. It's just sweet. Infinity, it is sweet. Honey is sweet. So we need honey to help sweeten your relationship, sweeten everything between you guys. The next thing I want you to get is orange peels. Orange peels. Oh, each time I smell this, it's so nice. Oh, orange peels. Yes, you get your orange peels. Orange peels are very good for love, for attraction, for making good things come your way. Okay, especially when it comes to love, orange peels will boost that one for you. Okay, and the next thing I want you to get is salt. Cooking salt, normal table salt, salt that you eat on daily basis. Okay, because he or she, wherever he is or she is, she also eats salt. So by eating salt, everyone that has eaten salt or anyone that has eaten salt is going to help. The salt in the mixture is going to help sweeten it up more. And you know, when you add salt in food, it changes the taste of everything. And so will salt change the taste of everything in your relationship. If there's anyone that has cast an evil eye in your relationship, that salt is going to neutralize it, okay? Then the last thing I want you to get is cinnamon powder. Cinnamon powder, you can get cinnamon powder or you get a stick and you blend it together. Cinnamon is for love, it's for favor, it's for attraction, and a whole lot. Cinnamon is good for all those things, okay? So this is what you need to do. You need to get a transparent container or a cup with a cover, or a white container with a cover. You add all the ingredients inside, add enough honey inside, mix it very well. You just put some quantity of salt, which you know you'll be able to eat it up. You mix everything together. That's your honey, your orange peels. You are going to blend the orange peels, your cinnamon powder, and your salt, a pinch of salt in this. Mix it together and pray over it. You can lick this anytime, in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, anytime you remember it. Just call the person's name that you want them to love you. You want them to constantly, the person you are in a relationship with, okay, that is out of the country, or he or she is not with you. The person can be in another city, in another state, in another country. You do this recipe for. This recipe is for long distance people, okay? You are going to call your boyfriend's name, your girlfriend's name, or your wife's name. Let's take the example, my boyfriend's name is John Tom. Then I've mixed it like this. Let me mix a little bit. It always works, okay? Let's take the example. This is the mixture. When you're mixing, make sure you use the middle finger to mix it very well. Out of sight is never out of mind. You can do this to always be on your mind. So you are going to, like this, John Tom. Wherever you are, wherever you go, you will continue to think of me. I'll be the center of your thought. You miss me, you call me, you text me, anything you want them to do for you, you just say it. You lick it 3 times. John Tom, anywhere you go, you constantly think of me, you constantly miss me, you constantly call me, you constantly chat me, you constantly text me, anything, just go ahead and say it. Like I said, you can lick it in the morning, in the afternoon, or in the evening, anytime. Just make sure you call their name and you say your intention. Let the love between you guys continue to grow as each day goes by. Don't forget that. Let the love between you people continue to grow as each day goes by. You are doing this to light up the love that was between you guys, to make it more stronger, so that wherever he or she is, the love will continue to grow and you guys will continue to have feelings and affection towards one another. Even though you guys are not living in the same house or in the same country, even though you guys are apart, this mixture is going to help to boost that love in his or her heart or in her body, so that they will constantly think of you, constantly text you, constantly call to check on how you are doing, constantly want you to be around them, okay? This recipe works amazingly, all right? So with this recipe, say goodbyes to your worry of long distance relationship, because this recipe is easy to make and it is going to help your long distance relationship work out perfectly for you until you guys will reunite, okay? You can lick this as often as you want, okay? But make sure you are being good towards one another. Thank you so much for watching the video up to this level. Until I come your way, stay blessed.